intricate realms of data engineering, data science, and informed business decision-making. His love for the African continent and innovative approach has propelled Analytics X, Analytics Advertising, and Spaza Eats to the forefront of the industry, establishing them as a beacon for those seeking unparalleled solutions in the dynamic world of data. Now, Analytics X is currently sharpening their focus around two major pillars, which is fintech and e-commerce, with a strong belief that technology should enable inclusion and growth, especially for underserved communities. Good morning, Mr. Banks.
Thank you so much. Good morning to you and your listeners.
You know what? I keep asking all my guests if they usually wake up this early on Sunday mornings, or am I maybe like pushing you out of bed? What is your story, Mr. Bank?
My story is I usually wake up every morning at 3 a.m.
No.
That's where I meditate, connect. Then I wake up, then I sleep again around 4, wake up around 7. Then I take a walk. Like now I'm still at work, I'm still walking. And that's how I kickstart the day.
Oh, no. Your discipline is on another level. No. I feel like you're stressing me out. 3 o'clock, I am still finishing my second last dream.
What? That's what I'm meditating, seeing, bringing things from spiritual.
I can imagine that that also plays a part in getting you to be such a sharp person when it comes to your field.
Yes, 100%. It's a heart.
Now, let's talk about the thought behind Analytics X. How did it come about? When was it established? And why the name as well?
Yeah, so we started 2017. That was the time where digital was taking over, and a lot of companies were starting to ask themselves, where should they be putting their budgets on? And I used to be a data science for retailers like Pick and Pay and things. So I saw that digital would be the future. And when we started, we wanted to provide solutions within data science, dashboards, and creating migration on cloud for companies, and also building software solutions for companies in mining, manufacturing, and things like and banking. And as we grew, we realized that we can do more. We started building our own technology, just like Spaza is now.
And how did the name Analytics X come about?
Analytics is basically saying mathematics, but now mathematics on X level without limitation. You can analyze data from retail, mining, transportation to banking data in real time. So we're saying that X because you don't know what you are analyzing or what you are solving. So we're solving different types of problems. That's where we were coming from.
That is so interesting and so well thought of. Now, what is data science for somebody like just a layperson that probably is hearing about this field for the first time? What is data science, and what do you do as a data scientist?
Yes, data science is a study of mathematics, statistics, and computer science. You are basically analyzing or solving for X using a computer or using a programming language. And what you are trying to do is you're trying to use all those big data or all this big information that is coming in real time now in the digital world. You're trying to solve it using a computer and find your X. So we say data science is a study of using machine learning, statistical models to solve problems in real time.
And what is data science or data management, or how is it important for businesses? Because I hear that you said that you worked with retailers. How is this important for businesses?
Yes, so business needs analysts or data scientists to tell them what is going on in their business. You've seen the companies coming with reward solutions. And a reward solution for somebody is like, I'm getting points. But for a company is which customer is buying what from our stores, and when are they buying, and what are they buying, and what should we be offering them? What type of age are these people? How much is their basket when they buy from us? So that all that analytics allows them to know what to stock and what not to stock. That's why you can go to a shop in a premium area and a shop in a community area. They don't sell the same thing. They sell per demand of that area. And it's because there was an analyst behind it who's analyzing what people buy in this area. And also beyond that, you want to use data science to understand your business performance by region, by area, the type of people who are buying from you. If it's in banking, you want to use data science to understand your transactionals that are coming in your bank and where are you making most of your money, what other products are there that are not initiated yet. And for example, if you're a bank and you offer credit, which credit works? Is it the home loan, vehicle, or is it renovation credit? All of this comes when you are understanding your customers and you are analyzing them, or what are they comfortable with the products offering you have.
Interesting. Actually, it just made so much sense when you spoke about this because, sometimes we're really just lazy thinkers. But as you explained it, I'm like, yes, this makes sense.
It's unpacking how the business should perform. But if it was a Spaza shop, you understand your business. But now it's a big retailer that people who are coming there, you don't know them. So for you to understand what to provide next and what to stock or how to keep your business, you need to have a machine that is helping you, or a data scientist that is understanding your data coming on through your system. And that's why on Spaza Eats now, we've got e-commerce. People are buying on real time on online, and we are also offering POS machines. So on our side, data scientists are analyzing how is e-commerce transactions compared to machine or card machine transaction. And we are learning that people are still preferring old ways of payment, card payment, than e-commerce.
Sure. And all that you can get through data science. That's how you're able to determine those things in real time.
Yes.
Interesting. So interesting. We're still going to talk about Spaza Eats because that's another aspect that really excites me about Analytics X. But let's just find out some of the work that you do as Analytics X. Who do you usually work with? Who are your target markets? What is some of the things that you do?
Yes. So we usually work with companies in manufacturing, mining, banking. And what we are doing, if it's in a manufacturing, we are either building them a stock management system. What the system is doing is helping them to load all their new inventory that is coming in or what they are producing. This might sound like, okay, we already have something like that, but not a lot of companies have a system that can track their production of what they are producing today, and also what is on hand and what is moving or what is being ordered. So in the manufacturing industry, they need to track how many bags of sugar to produce today based on demand. But because they don't have a system that talks to each other from production and the stock on hand and what is being ordered, they end up producing more units of products that are not demanded. So you need a data scientist to build you a system so you can know what to produce today. So you manage your money, manage your production investment as you attract more customers. And if it's in banking, we are either helping them to migrate some of their systems, old-fashioned systems, from their on-prem and old ways of saving their data to cloud, whether we migrating them to AWS or Azure. Those are our partners, Huawei Cloud. And we are helping them to understand how many transactions are coming in real time and where they're making most of their money. So we become their consultants. If it's mining, we are building them systems that tracks workers who are coming in the plant so they can sign up, whether with a tablet or a signing up platform. What that does is it allows you to know the time each worker came in and how much overtime they worked, and the whole system will feed back to HR to say how many hours Mr. Jones worked underground and how much he needs to be paid and how much is his overtime. And that whole process allows support HR, finance, and also support the mine because the system can manage inventory. So in mining, they've got trucks, they've got equipment that are being used. So you will need a system to know which truck has been assigned to which team, which group in real time. So you're helping them understand their business using a system without flopping. Because in mining, there's so many people who are working there that you won't know that if Mr. Jones or Mr. Pete really worked 50 hours this month, and you end up overpaying him, underpaying him. That's why you hear a lot of problems like that in mining, especially emerging mining companies, that they're struggling with paying people the right amount is because they don't have a system tracking the process.
This is so interesting. And also the fact that you're able to help different departments in organizations just through these systems.
Yes. 100%. So we're a team of software developers, data engineers, data scientists, and consultants.
Amazing. Now, Mr. Banks, AI is here and changing how things are done. So I just want to find out how it's, changing how things are done operationally at Analytics X, as well as how you're embracing it.
Yes. I think to make people understand what AI is in this time is that in the back in the days when we still had telecoms, landline, public phones, we used to walk a distance to make a call. People were so disconnected. And we were free, but the landline was not working for the African continent and how we were working. But in the time of cell phones, we became so connected and we breached the gap of isolation. And that's what people didn't realize. But because we didn't have poles and towers in every area, cell phones became a solution. You breached the gap. That is AI. There are a lot of things that have happened from internet time in the 90s to now that some people are so good at programming, data science, machine learning, that you can't compete. You are so far behind that you can't even apply methodologies that will help you compete with them. But what AI is doing is bridging the skill gap of not knowing programming, not knowing data science, not knowing any information of what is happening right now in real time. And you've got a tool that you can use to understand what is happening right now in the industry, in the market, where is the opportunity right now, and you use AI to bridge all that gap. If you want to get a code for certain things, you can ask AI. If you want to know what is happening within Fintech right now, you can ask AI. If you want to know anything, this platform has become your friend, it's become your consultant. And if people start using AI, they are as good as anybody who is well-learned, who is a doctor. That's the thing. AI is replacing, in the time of education was highly valued. But now the time of AI, education is competing with the machine, and you can't. So we'd rather learn how to use AI than to record information in our head.
Sure. Now, you have a passion for developing townships. I just want to know where this passion comes from, for empowering underserved communities. Where did this passion come from? And is this where your development of Spaza Eats and Spaza Pay then came from?
Yeah, it's a combination of a lot of things, but here's the thing. I'm from mathematics, statistics, and that's my background, and because of analytics, we build systems, so I've gained trust that I can do that. But what gave me courage to build some platform like a Spaza Eats is the fact that when I was growing up, my mother used to have a Spaza shop, and that Spaza shop served our family and many other families I could see around that. They took their kids to school, and they changed their lives with that Spaza shop. What solution can I build now that will make direct impact without me existing? What can I do now? Because I won BRICS, and when I was there in Russia, I just couldn't know what did I do to my community. I couldn't say it out for me personally. But since then, I've been embarking on a journey to build a tool that will create opportunity for many Spaza shop owners, many eateries in any area they are in, within South Africa and many other African countries when we expand, to start increasing their revenue from just getting orders online and also having accessibility to a POS machine. You'll know that when you walk to some communities, you want to buy some things from them, they'll say, "Oh, we don't have a machine here." They lost an order. But if they have a machine and they also have a tool like a Spaza Eats app, they can accept orders from 5 kilometers, 8 kilometers, which increases their orders that day. What we don't realize is that if a Spaza shop is making 2,000, the 2,000 is because of people who stay around there. But imagine if you've got a tool like a Spaza Eats where there's extra 50 people who can order that day, who are 5 kilometers far. You have increased that person to now make 4,000 that day. If you multiply 4,000 by 22 days, you have added value in that family. But now imagine you've got over 10,000 Spaza shops that are selling in real time. That's what we're doing.
Amazing. You know what? Actually, you just touched on it as you were speaking, but I want you to break down what Spaza Eats is for somebody that's hearing it for the first time.
It's a platform designed to allow e-commerce for the informal traders and formal traders. So what that means is if you've got a Spaza shop or a quarter shop or things like that, you can add your shop on the Spaza Eats app, and you can start selling to your customers who are around you and those who are far. You've seen that there's Checker 60, there's Uber Eats, there's Mr. D. Works similar, the same, but in this case, we are targeting informal markets and underserved markets to have the same accessibility. We've got restaurants that are in this platform that are locally owned. We've got BP Express, Pick and Pay Express, groceries in the townships that are on this platform. We've got eateries, Kota King, Babesway Kitchen, many local guys that are now making more income through the platform. But we learned that because we've got a banking license at TPP, we can now provide also POS machines, which allows all these guys to now to allow their customers to pay on the ground and also allow them to buy online, which helps us to become a fintech e-commerce that is digitized in township and probably one of the best right now.
I would agree. Is it available nationwide, or is it to a certain, nationwide? So anyone,
nationwide.
If I'm sitting at Venda right now, I'm able to utilize it and download it and put in my, my Shonja business there.
100%. Toyando right now, you can download Spaza Eats Store and you can register, and the team will approve you within few minutes, and then you add your menu, Mashonja, Archer, and then you are live. And then you can also, on the Spaza Eats, you can set up times of your availability. You can say your shop opens at 11 to 7 p.m., and that's when the store will be live for customers' view. You can say your store opens at 6 a.m. And also, your menu, you are able to change your menu anytime you want. If you feel like today, on Wednesday, we sell maguru and other things, you can change your menu in that way. And this is designed for African cuisines and how we live, basically.
I don't know if you understand how progressive this is, Mr. Banks, but wow, this is extremely impressive. I feel like this is what we needed as a people, and I know that it's going to benefit 100%. Us quite a lot. And I feel like we're not making enough noise about Spaza Eats. Okay, we are not making enough noise.
And let me tell you, it's the limitation of budgets I have on marketing. But in terms of technology, I've invested my best. And that's why now you realize that now I'm traveling a lot now with Kenya, Ghana, because I've got a tool that will serve the continent. But as we're growing, as we are transacting, I'm starting to gain more capital to improve our marketing. So even if we didn't do much in the past 2 years in terms of communicating, in the next years or the next 6 months, it will be different. In a sense that now I've got partners. I've got Old Mutual, SME Go. I've got Nedbank backing me. Reserve Bank gave me a TPP. I've got merchants on the ground. I've got drivers on the ground, and it's growing. So there will be a time where when we start allowing people to know about it and our marketing is strong on radio, on TV, we will be able to sustain that marketing and that communication. So the only limitation now is the budget, but we aim to do more. Yeah.
And we're looking forward to seeing more. Now, I want us to talk about your partnership with Nedbank and Old Mutual. How is it beneficial to people like us who are saying that we are coming for Spaza Eats, be it as consumers or be it as people that are actually small business owners?
Yeah, so Nedbank is a bank that when I was looking for a license to be approved to hold people's money, because when you are running a Spaza Eats, just like Uber and what, you need to be an approved bank at the back. So Nedbank sponsored our TPP, which allowed us to have a third payment certificate to Reserve Bank. So because of that, that is the bank that looked at our innovation and co-signed it. And because of that, we respect it. And now, Nedbank, how we're working with them is that because they are holding our license, they also created our merchant bank. So when you make an order on Spaza Eats, your money goes to Nedbank Merchant Bank. So you can trust that it's a safe platform. There is no any illegal activities happening in this platform. It's trusted by the bank. It's authorized by the bank. And also, Nedbank being our TPP and the sponsor, they also gave us a merchant bank to allow us to provide POS machines. So if you are tapping on that machine for Spaza Eats right now, the money goes to our merchant bank and then gets settled to the merchant within 24 hours. So it's a process. It's like we are a bank, authorized mini bank right now. And with Old Mutual is saying we want to go to ground with Spaza Eats, SME Go, and we want to sponsor them with even more machines. And we also want to provide merchants that are on Spaza Eats with the fund, with the loans. The guys who are doing about 10,000 a day on the machine or on e-commerce a day, that means they can qualify for like 50,000 on Spaza Eats from Old Mutual, and Old Mutual is willing to give that loan, to give that insurance, and also to allow them to be part of the community. Yeah.
Mr. Banks, how are you supporting, communities and townships when it comes to AI and tech, advancements, especially those that you work with?
Yes, I think the ability for me to provide Spaza Eats, it's an AI tool, it's an advanced technology that is saving so many people at the moment. I think as we go, I plan to do more, like the Spaza Eats app should allow you to ask questions to say, how do I make a quarter? And it should give you an AI answer to say, this is what you put and this is what you need to advance it. So I believe Spaza Eats is one of the best technology right now in the township that is saving people. And as I go, I'm also educating people with technology, with bankability, with fintech. I'm educating on what we need to do to advance our businesses. Because many times, it's not that our businesses are not profitable. I've seen business Spaza shops that are making 200,000 a month. I've seen Spaza shops that are making 50,000. These guys just need scale, and scale comes with technology. When you have something like a Spaza Eats, yes, you are getting 50,000 a month from the guys who are coming to your store, but you are also getting another 50,000 or 30,000 from guys who are buying online. So you have increased your revenue from 50 to 80,000. That's what I'm doing at the moment, and we can do more as we scale. As I get more, as I start affording to run something like this, because I'm competing with some of the best guys, Uber Eats, Mr. D.
Sure. And now Analytics X is a 15-time award-winning tech company. I want us to talk about these achievements, what they mean to you, and just maybe share a few, that are more recent.
Yeah, so those are awards like management of technology in the medium enterprise, management of systems, management of innovation. We won these awards before Spaza Eats, and it was in a short period from 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. And I think what they mean to me is that you can start trusting yourself to start building a technology that will serve your community. And that's why you have a Spaza Eats. The Spaza Eats is a product of us having confidence that we have won management of systems. We have been given awards by the leaders of Reserve Bank, of MTN, of what they have been recognizing what we're doing. But all of that is nothing if you are just creating solutions for large companies that are already big. If we ask you 10 years from now, what did you do? It's not impactful. But if you can build a platform like a Spaza Eats and you continue growing it, in 10 years from now, it will be so powerful that everybody will know what you have done for the country and many countries in the continent.
What does it mean to you to be widely recognized as a pioneering force shaping Africa's emerging tech and business landscape? Because that is a huge accolade to carry with your name, Mr. Banks.
Yeah, I'm working on it, and it's like I'm a working actor, like your role on your acting scene. It's like you've got that acting role, né? But that acting role is your reality.
Yeah.
And everything around it, you live in it. So when I'm doing it, I don't feel like I'm acting. I don't feel like I'm lying to people. I don't feel like something is missing. I feel fulfilled. And every day I'm ready to make impact. So that somebody was telling me, don't you get tired of doing, like you are always, like this week I'm going to Nairobi and I'll be speaking there and also talking about how to get a license and things. I'm like, how can I get tired of living the life I'm called for? This is my assignment. And every time, when we pivot or when we advance what we're doing, it's not that we are running away from the past, it's that now we have learned that you can do more. Like now when we are providing POS machines, we are learning that, transactional banking is not only on e-commerce. You can still give people the tool on the ground and still increase your cash flow. So our target is to provide, we are giving away 5,000 machines on the ground for free because every other bank is charging, every other guys who are in fintech, they're charging. But we invested on 5,000 machines. We want to give to Spaza shops across national to start transacting and have a digital capability on the machine and also allow them to be on the Spaza Eats app. So it's a continuous growth.
It is. And now, from what we're seeing on your social media platforms, you are working on something very big. Now, without revealing too much, what can you share about your upcoming projects?
What I can reveal is that I'm going to start focusing on the continent, start talking economic, tech visionary, and getting involved into intercontinental trade, because I want to help open the market. I was mentored by Raymond Ackerman, the founder of Pick and Pay, and he said that back in the days the bread and milk was so expensive, and he helped influence all those products to be tax zero rated from tax, and that's what he made impact. And I want to be in the part of where we are advancing continental trade, where you can buy a product from Zimbabwe from here and it gets delivered. You buy from Botswana, Gaborone, from Tanzania, and it's a lifestyle that continent is connected. But also in the company, I want to start bringing people who are advanced, who are experienced, and I want to get to a level where I can hire people who have been working for 30 years and who have so much experience, and we start innovating with the old and new together, instead of new coming up with without the experience. So I want to bring that old knowledge into the company, and I want to see our company in 2027, 2028 being listed. So that is where we're going. I want to bring reality of building a black person can build a business that is sustainable and can compete on the highest level, on a billion level, and not as a tender or anything, but as a product that is you can't ignore it.
Speaking about 2027, I know that you have a vision for 2027. Can we talk about Analytics X's vision for 2027?
Analytics X 2027, you are seeing Spaza Eat, you are seeing Spaza Pay, and probably we have bought another innovation that is around township and all regional development. And as a group, we are getting listed as a group somewhere there. We are probably becoming JSE listed, and we are also trying to expand in other African countries and also looking at outside, abroad, maybe Dubai and other markets like that.
Oh man, we are going big. I love it.
Really big.
Yeah. I love it. Now, where can people get more information about you, about your company? I know you've also got a consulting division, Spaza Eats.
Yes.
Where can people just get information about all of this?
They can get me, Analytics X, on LinkedIn. Mostly that's where I'm communicating a lot about business strategies and things. But I just recently came back from Facebook, and I'm trying to connect with the people on the ground, because I'm trying to connect with the communities. I've partnered also with the city of Joburg and other guys that would allow us to be active on the market, on the ground. So they can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm trying. My team is also helping me to manage. I know that I'm not good at these things. I don't have a good following, but I'm there. And if they want more knowledge about me and how I think, I'm more on LinkedIn.
And where can we get Spaza Eats? On our app stores, Google Play?
Spaza Eats, yes, on iOS, on Google Play, you download Spaza Eats. As a customer, it will pop up. If you are a store owner, download Spaza Eats Store. A Spaza Eats Store will allow you to register your business, add your document, and then within a few minutes, our team will approve you. Then you add your menu, and you are live.
Mr. Banks, it has been so lovely chatting to you, and thank you so much for showing us that it's possible, man. I mean, these are some big moves you're making. The fact that you just, I can imagine that one day in the past, this was all just a dream, and you were just a young boy. You were just a young boy saying that one day.
Yes, one day I'll do this. Let me tell you, you know how difficult it is to bring things together. Sometimes it does not mean the dream is dead. It just means that you are still connecting the components. So now it's starting to connect. To get to a level where you are given a license to manage people's money. It means you are being trusted to do this. So it's a long shot, but I'm starting to feel comfortable, and that's why now I walk 3 hours and 12 kilometers thinking and trying to advance where we already are now. So I'm grateful. And thank you. Thank you for your platform also.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for making time to educate us and just start your Sunday morning with us. Please do have a lovely Sunday further.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Take care. Take care of yourself.
You too. Thank you, sir. That was Mr. Banks from